little lower than the angels. You, me, yes, me. For thou hast made him a little lower than the angels, and hast crowned him with glory and honor. Thou hast set all things under his feet, the sea and their guileless citizens, the blind kingdom of plants, the bones down below, dreaming of resurrection. Do you understand the power a man has?
No, I'm just a kid, remember?
You're a man.
I've seen a lot of weakness, not much of the other.
It is a power over things. What am I but a thing? What are you? Or any of us?
Hey, I'm a man, remember, Dad? Look, why don't we just leave?
You're not still angry.
No!
Well, then don't be capricious. Stop punishing.
I'm not! I'm worried. Dad, I've listened to you. You don't seem well.
At last, he rears the specter of madness. Don't be ashamed, boy. I suspect the curious resemblance of madness to ecstasy has never been understood. Well, you're wrong about me. Can't you see this is the most triumphant hour of my life? Here, my only son at my side, my incarnation, I am able to feast atop the citadel of my enemy.
Wheeler was not your enemy.
Nemesis, adversary, counterpart, brother, what have you. He is vanquished. The world is emptied of Wheeler and his retinue. We're not usurpers, we're conquerors. Music! I called for music, sir, and music we shall have.
Come on, you'll incite the musicians' union on me. You don't want me to deal with that, do you?
Well, sing for us.
Oh, come on, darling. It's closing time.
We should have gone.
Nonsense. What does that say? Oh, never mind. I can't trust you. It's not late. Can you tell me what my timepiece? Where have they gone? What have you done to them? Friends? Come back. This place is empty as a jungle. A prison at the top of the world. All this for one man? People? Where have you sent them? It's early. Don't you think I can see through your lies? What is afoot here? What do you plan to do to me?
We cleared out all the other dudes, but that Carrington's had a snortful. I don't think he's just going to walk out here for you.
Dennis could be in real danger.
Not the way he feels about Dennis, dear. I don't think you'll hurt him.
Well, not if he were rational, but something has snapped in Elliot. He's a man none of us knows.
Why have you entered this place so early? Especially on this night of all nights. What's going on? What do you plan to do to me?
Oh, Elliot, you've got to be kidding, honey. Your watch has just stopped. Everybody's gone home to bed by just like we need to. Right, Dennis? It's time for all good sons to go to the aid of their father. Come on. Just let Dennis take you home, Elliot. All right, you'll feel much better in the morning, darling. I promise. Right, Dennis?
Yeah, right. Dad, why don't we go home? We can start over again tomorrow. Come on, put your arm around me.
Well, if you say so, Dennis, the celebration was just getting started. It shouldn't stop. It should go on. A miracle of the world.
I'm sorry, Barrett. I should have told you before now. I tried, but trying doesn't count. I kept making excuses for myself. At first, it was the shock of suddenly seeing someone come from the dead.
Lazarus. How I understand you.
After the shock, it was your need. How can I tell you about the other life that was happening while you were dead? I kept asking myself what kind of person I was. Why couldn't I just have the strength and courage to simply... I told myself I didn't want to ruin your homecoming.
This is the only nightmare I never had over there. Death, dishonor, torture, but never this. My fair wife, waiting, true.
Please, Barrett. You were working with Ryan, trying to get your memory back.
Every struggle seems to mock me. Are you going to help me remember what I never knew? I told you, go. Don't try to protect me. With 5 years of treachery behind me, I want the truth. If it kills me, you hear? I bought and paid for that. The plain truth from my own people.
Mary, I just wasn't protecting you. I was protecting myself.
You know, that's not
I had
true.
to bury my failure.
That isn't
Ryan,
true.
let me admit it. I'm sick of lying. I don't want to hurt you anymore. I feel shame for not wanting to talk about the emptiness in my heart when you didn't come back. Shame because you endured so much more. But there was emptiness. What seemed forever, I thought that you'd come back to fill me up again. And after that, there was hopelessness. But even then, I had the memory of you. It got me through the day and night, your memory. But Barry, it was so long. And then I met Ryan. And I found that I needed love, not just the memory of love. I had lost your memory.
Just how far did this affair go?
We were engaged to be married, and then I flew to Cambodia and found you in that hotel room.
Why did you come so far to bring me back to this?